Sio mjamaa unamjua.
Huyu mwenye ameingia hivi. Nani? Jonex. Beautiful people, welcome back. It's a super beautiful day. Guys, we are in different place where we are going to chit chat. So guys, what I'm just requesting from you, remember to watch the video until the end and subscribe. Today it's today and tomorrow to be another day. Look at the view. Ooh. Look guys. Yes guys, actually back again to this section. Here we are with it's underscore Ginto.
Back again to the roots of today. Welcome back. It's underscore Ginto. You've never checked onto me. It's underscore Ginto. Go check and subscribe, like, share, comment. And today we are coming at one of the famous hotels.
Exactly.
And we want to check because my brother has told me that I always see you with going to check some fish somewhere. So today I want to accompany you and see what's just happening outside here. So today we are at the same point to bring you the vibe on what is taking place here.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
And it's again too. I say guys, here there is this one is it called a fish pond?
No.
Yeah.
It's called a fountain pool.
A fountain pool.
Exactly. And this fountain pool, as you can just see it, the way it is,
Yeah.
it has 300 fish.
It has
300 fish stocked here. It's the same day I stocked.
Inside here 300 fish?
Yeah,
But
300
I say
fish.
guys, there is a lot of fish. Don't know if they will fear me. I don't. So let me place here my grass. Look on that guys. They have just gone guys. They have just gone. And what's happened man? What's happened in terms of water?
The green turbidity.
Not the green, we are coming to that, but
Water
where is
level.
the inlet and the outlet?
Oh, it's under construction. This hotel has not yet. It's called Section C of this hotel, and it's not yet open because it has much of the recreational areas. As you can see, we have a swimming pool there.
Exactly.
And we have it's called a small pool, which is designed in a way that it's so attractive.
Is that for? Is also you're talking about?
It's a fountain too.
Yeah.
Because it's a fountain pool. Because I can just show you from this position.
Yeah. Let's move on, guys.
Let me place my drink here so as we can just discuss more.
Yeah.
Even you right now, you can just think this is a stone, eh?
Exactly. I was thinking his son was just pressed like that.
It's called a fountain stone,
Yeah.
but it's much of the cement, yeah?
Much of the cement.
Yeah,
So
it's just
even
cement. It's just cement.
you know, actually with this you can talk about is the stone, is the cement. But what of this?
This is a color. It was painted.
And what of this one?
It was painted same.
No.
It was painted the same. You can just hit it.
Exactly, guys.
Yeah.
You can hear the sound also.
So this is called architecture. So even like this place, you can even check how it is. Eh? So you'll think it's stones that are just there, but it was constructed. You know.
Yeah.
So this is what now we call the fountain.
The fountain.
We shall be having. We have some pipes here.
Yeah.
Let me check. Oh, the pipe is on top. Eh? So water will be draining.
Yeah.
This top here.
Yeah.
We have pipes on top, which will be bringing water from top, and it will be just coming out. This is where now that this water will be accommodated.
Yeah.
Then it will be flowing back. It will be flowing back to this position. Then let me show you. It will be coming to this pool.
Yeah.
You can check. We have a pump.
Yeah.
This pump is called a sack pump.
Yeah.
It will be taking water from this small pool and taking it back to the top. So it's draining water from here, taking it to the top, and coming down in a way that it's just coming as the way you can just see water rivers are just performing. So it's called a sucking pump. So it's just placed onto this position. So it's just going to control the whole system of this water that's going to be accommodated under this pot.
Yeah.
Because we have what we call the eye impression. Can you jump?
Yeah, sure. There's one.
Jump. Yeah. So I was talking about, you can even check, we have that stuff, it's called a bridge.
Exactly.
So whenever people are coming, this is gate C.
Gate
B.
Gate B.
We have gate A, it's at the far end. We shall go there.
Yeah.
So this is gate B. So this gate B, if the main restaurant, it's just from gate B.
Yeah.
So we have a parking there. So whenever people are coming through gate B, the first eye impression, it's coming to this small bridge.
Yeah.
Whenever they reach out to this bridge, they're gonna see what's being onto this small pool. You can see how it's just organized and how it's just taking a shape.
Yeah.
So we shall have here what's called ornamental fish, which are colorful, and also we shall have oxygen pumps, because we have much of the wires of electrification every section.
Yeah.
And also it will be the electricity appliances, like some lightful bulbs, you know, something like that. Right now it's not reflective because the rainwater is sometimes acid, so it's just interfering with the blue tiles.
Yeah.
But whenever it's just washed, it's very bluish, and also the reflection, it's very blue. So the point to drive home is one. Look at this water. It has stayed here for how long? So many days.
Yeah.
But why is it not turning into green?
Yeah.
Now this is the concept of today. Why is this water not turning into green? And it's the same as the other pool.
Actually, with me, maybe remember the day that you are talking about, the day you are inserting the is it the manure cow dung into your fish pond?
Yeah.
I think that fish pond also you have just maybe
put some cow dung.
Yeah.
We are going back to that pool.
Yeah.
The first time, if you can just remember, it was on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Ayamaro had a birthday party.
Yeah.
That day, it was the first day I stocked fish at his fish pond.
Yeah.
It is the same day I stocked onto this hotel fish the same day.
Yeah.
And those fish, I stocked them onto this fish pond here.
Yeah.
After a period of 4 days, water had turned into green.
Here.
Into this pool.
Yeah.
Yet they were not meant to be here because of the space. We saw that the 300 will fit into this pool, and they will grow very quickly because of the size.
Yeah.
But the big aim of the guy was about them to stay here a little bit, because like right now we are just coming here, so as we can just see what's just ongoing.
Exactly.
So whenever we place them here, after a period of 4 weeks there, not 4 to 5 days, water was turning into green.
Yeah.
Which was not expecting from this company that water will be turning into green, because they have not stocked all the pipes. We have the sucking pump there. We don't have the oxygen pump because they want to be placed. It's still under construction.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the point now, I want to talk about that small fish pond. We can just go there.
Yeah. And what of this? This jacuzzi?
Yeah. It's where people will be just sitting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be having some umbrellas at the middle, or we have these spots. These spots will be filled with sand or stones or pebbles. So as it can, whenever we have a shelter, they will be putting a shelter here. Then it will just be coming up. So as whenever you want to sit and see what is just happening here, they will be placed here, the umbrellas.
So this is the real jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi, exactly. And they are the two. So it will be just positioned where they see it's more relevant. And also even here, we shall have one, because of we have this like a rotational area. It's like a rotational area. It will be placed onto this position too. So whenever you come from there, you just come direct. Maybe you have a work, you want to go to the swimming pool, you want to go, this is called a club. We have other events the far end. So this will be the second spot of the fish. So these fish, they have one problem. The green water, it's not that we have placed here some manure. No, this green water you are just seeing here, it's from the fish waste and also the feeds that they are fed. So even the space provided for them, you know, this space is very small.
Exactly.
Not like the other one. So if you want to stock some fish here, this pool, when they transfer them from there to this pool, it is just 10 meters squared. It can just hold only 30 fish, but it has 300 fish.
Exactly.
From your thoughts, how do you think about that? It means that we have much waste being onto this pool. So those waste, whenever they decay and decompose, they become what? They become fertilizer. They fertilize the water, so that's why it turns into green. And whenever we have some light coming and also shining on it, we have what's called photosynthesis and chlorophyll. So the phytoplanktons and zooplanktons that are inside here, like the phytoplankton, which is the algae, it starts developing. So that development now, it's what we call now the green broom or the green algae or the green turbidity. So that's why you can just see it, it's just affected much from this position. So even right now, you can just turn. You'll find some fish. You asked me about the inlet and the outlet. By now, it's not yet maintained in a position that it's gonna be having everything. But we have a sucking area onto this position, and also we have an inlet pipe. It's just placed here, but it doesn't have any water right now. So it means that we are pumping water from the tanks. We have tanks on top here, so they connect some pipings and they just bring here water, which is artificial way of bringing water. So it's just washed after every 1 week, so as it can maintain the clarity of water and high oxygen concentration onto this pool. But whenever it's now going to be fully developed, this hotel, we're going to be having some it's called oxygen pumps and also the filtrations.
All right.
Exactly.
And I think how long does the fish?
These fish are the same size with the Yamaro fish.
So I think maybe because of the size.
Because of the size of the pool, you know, we have what's called the effect that are bringing some low growth rate. It's like oxygen concentration, a space provided. Because for a tilapia fish to grow, it should be subjected in a what is called 1 meter. Every 1 meter, it should have like 3 to 4 fish. Every 1 meter square should have 3 to 4 fish, but calculate how many meters are here, like 10. So it means that we can have only 30, they can grow very quickly. But now there are 300, they are congested. We have they are congested and oxygen supply, it's very low, and we don't have water that's coming in to neutralize the oxygen concentration to go on. So that's a problem that's being encountered from this pool here. But every evening, they pump fresh water in.
They always
pump fresh water in.
And they just get inside manual and
whenever they want to wash after every 1 week, they just withdraw water out via just putting it onto the grass. That's why you can even see this grass is here, it's very healthy. So they just pour much water onto this, and also they bring in much water, which is just fresh water.
All right, guys, I think this is all about
it's called a fountain pool.
Fountain pool.
Exactly.
Maybe.
So you want to see the swimming pool here?
Yeah, exactly. Gonna look for it. Gonna walk for it.
You know, like at even this place, it looks like you are in
USA.
Not only USA, in the beach.
Not only in the beach, in maybe let me
it has been organized.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it looks very neat and very fantastic, bro. The brother is now here. Mbona ile katikati inakauka?
Hiyo ni mti. What's up? What's up? Say hi.
Hi.
Guys, this is one of the guy, my friend here.
He's the one who is always taking responsibilities here.
Of the fish?
No. Yeah, even fish.
Everything.
Everything to be make sure that the compound is very clean.
Yeah.
And right now you can even see how he's just sweating. It means that you are from work, eh? I know that one. So how is everything, bro? Everything is so fantastic. Manganyu. Exactly. And Mogasi. Here about this pool here. You can just see how it's just happening here or occurring. It means that we have different feeds.
Exactly.
So from here we can just start from here.
But this one is can kill. That place.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about you have different
Yeah.
size. This is 2 feet
2 feet.
for the children.
But this one I cannot fit. You know, maybe gonna.
Yeah,
Is it?
no problem. You can now see.
No,
This is
with
4
me.
feet.
You know.
Look at here. This is 4 feet.
Yeah.
Where I am.
Yeah.
It's 4 feet.
If you'll go further,
The more you go, the deeper it becomes.
so if you
The
come.
more you come to this position,
Yeah.
it's 5 feet.
Exactly, guys.
This is 5 feet.
Yeah.
Whenever you come to this position, this is about 5.8.
Let me talk about for the people who always
Who are legends in terms
Yeah.
of swimming
Yeah.
will be coming to this position.
exactly. But
And,
with me,
This
maybe
is
I should go.
This is approximately 6 feet.
No, even this one is defeating me.
Yeah.
You know, you
It's 6 feet.
you are 6,
I'm 6, yes.
and some of the
You know, whenever they are placing water,
Yeah.
it will not be coming up to the brim.
Yeah.
It will be just reaching at this segment. So it's about 6. You can, whenever I just reach there, it's 6 exactly 6 feet. So whoever just comes to this position,
Yeah.
you know that you know how to swim. Or else
Exactly.
you will see fire. They have colorful lights and also warmers. Do you know warmers?
for like heater.
Warm, yeah. These are warmer. We
Yeah.
have lights. We have lights. These are the lights. These are the lights.
Yeah,
And those are the warmers. So
Take a look. They are different.
yeah, exactly. So Andrew, I was asking about this one. The grass is a little bit drying here.
I think maybe because of they don't get enough water.
Or enough
Because
water,
light now, it is.
Very dry. Eh?
Yeah, sure.
So and to this position,
Yeah.
it's now 5 feet.
5 feet.
Exactly. These are 5 feet.
But with the mirror, you can just work
And
on this.
here we have a 4 feet.
Yeah.
A 4 feet.
Yeah.
A 3 feet.
With the me, you know, with me, I'm a legend, but I'm not sure of myself. Actually, guys, I'm a legend, but I'm not sure of myself.
How to swim and
How to
something.
swim. Yeah. Me, I always swim on the fish pond and the rivers only. But the swimming pool,
You don't
Maybe-
have any idea.
yeah.
about
But maybe one day I'll try go to the beach and they just have the
experience.
exactly.
Exactly. Here it's the stairs
Yeah.
for coming out. So it's a very big swimming pool.
Exactly.
That will be accommodating both the small people
Yeah.
and the
And
big
maybe from I see.
Oh, the other side,
Yeah.
it's just a relaxing area,
Yeah.
and I can just talk about it's like a place you can just come, even if you have maybe a girlfriend or somebody who has a boyfriend you want
Yeah.
to chill.
Actually, I was talking about this.
Yeah, it's a very just a downer area,
yeah.
which is just the way it is. So they're gonna be placing here some umbrellas
Yeah.
that will make sure that whoever comes here can get a little bit of sun,
Yeah.
being covered, or talk about something like shelter as you are just coming to this position.
So this is the
everything
best place for vacation
for vacation, exactly. So
and the meditation.
meditation is something like that, exactly.
Yeah.
So the other places they
Yeah.
have not yet been placed how they're gonna be, but everything has a purpose on why it's just fenced or it's just rounded.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So this position it's not yet sold because of we have it's called that one. It's called what? That stuff.
It's not a cave, but
Huh? It's called
unajua hata hiyo imenichanganya.
grave.
Yeah, grave.
Exactly, it has a grave
Yeah.
because this place was bought from somebody, so they could not sell the grave, so that's why it's just rounded.
Yeah.
And that grave is just staying at that contact, so this place is not yet sold.
So I think this place it will be for
No, it's for the family.
it is for the family.
Yeah, it's for the family.
But why did the hotel fence?
yeah, they
because-
fenced
and
it
there is
because
no
even
any
there's a
gate.
door there. There's
Yeah.
a door there.
Yeah.
So this place has the family that talked about. They sold the plot to them.
Yeah.
Talked about this place should be fenced for the family purposes.
For the family purposes.
Exactly. So whenever the family members maybe they die, this is
Yeah.
where they want them to be buried.
Exactly,
that's
guys.
why you can
Even
see the
I
grave
see
there.
even the wall is quite different.
Yeah, exactly. It's fenced. That one is so different with these ones here. So that's why you can see the grave there. So here in Africa, we have that protocol that whenever you buy a land that has a grave,
Yeah.
it means that that land is not yours. You cannot sell your ancestral people who are just buried.
Or you cannot working there.
Yeah, you cannot work because one day I'll be giving you a history on that big. It's called accommodation rooms.
So that's a mansion.
Yeah, a
very big mansion.
A very big.
And actually from that remind me when we were working there at the
Have
villa.
you ever? Oh, at
the villa. Actually, that now is not working because but for that I remember that one remind me for him to lost us is because we were working there hard. We were the one that's working there hard a lot. We were using a lot of energy. So after we get out from there, so he was just like shocked and he's trying to burn us to roast us.
Exactly. Because let me talk about this because guys, we have a history of that whenever we are subjected into work or you are chosen to work somewhere, you just do it with your all perfections.
Yeah.
So it reaches at a point now, you can just find that somebody is going to criticize you or to bring what's called, whenever you are so patriotic to somebody or patriotic to somewhere else you are, then you get somebody tarnishing your name or somebody insulting you, talking about bad things about you because you are no longer giving him the services you always rendered.
Exactly.
So it's what is now causing some chaos and outside here. That's why we are trying to make sure that everything is going in a systematic way. And for Mogesi here, I can just remember, and that's why I talked about, I want to be giving out a history about that big mansion, accommodation rooms, because whenever it started, let me tell you one thing. This hotel started while I was doing what's called it's called this of throwing sand. It's called loading and offloading.
Yeah, sure.
I was doing loading and offloading during that time. So this place here, I can tell you, it was a lot of guavas. A lot of guavas were here. Yeah. And it was looking very bushy. And whenever this guy bought this area, this kind of a field, you can just find whenever you go this way, people were just, they did lodges here. Yeah. Because it was green lodges. It was a bushy area with guavas. Yeah. And you can just go here, get fishes. Go here, fishes.
So it was like a rescue place, an emergency.
It was a stinking place ever possible.
Emergency rescue place.
Exactly. So let's go to this kind of shelter so as we can just have much of time to talk from this position because so fantastic. Yeah.
Exactly. Wow. This is the stairs. It's made of the aluminium.
Yeah, aluminium. So are you going to walk? Let me now see.
Ooh, no, I'm a legend too. But I'm a village boy.
Walk.
No, when it reached that position, I'm a legend. Look, guys, the game is just struggling, but
we have to come down, bro.
Yeah, man.
Come.
Should I?
Yeah, come, touch, no problem. So these are it's being prepared for an event. Yeah. And this is where now we have a podium. It's called a podium being constructed here. Yeah. Because there is an event coming on 10th this month. Yeah. And it's gonna be having the culture. It's called a cultural day, which is now being performed, the courier dances and the traditional wearing, you know, how the people they wore, and also traditional music, traditional, everything that was practiced in traditional way, it's going to be facilitated onto this, it's called on 10th day of this month, which is August, and the podium now it's being prepared with this is where the system will be put. And this one here, people just talk about, no, this is the big one now. This is a pool where now the gambling will be.
The gambling?
Yeah, the gambling. Pools and something like that.
Gambling.
Yeah, every gambling section, it will be placed here. From pools, do you know how to play a pool?
No, the way I do this, like actually guys, those are the let me talk about the games. They are part of the games
Yeah,
that
part
I
of the
do
games.
not ever come up with them, because sometimes is you have to spend your money, then you play the game.
Yeah, it's called gambling now.
Yeah, it's gambling, guys. So with me, I do dislike the gambling, because if you'll go with my money, I will not give you.
Exactly.
But if I go with your money, I want you to give me your money. So that's how I never dislike such kind of the
You
games.
don't want any jokes with that one.
Yeah.
So it's the one to be plugged, because it's a big hotel
Yeah.
that will be accommodating very many people and at different stages.
Yeah.
And that's why we have a field there. It's called a wedding field event.
Yeah.
It's going to be performed there. So everything is just put in place, because this is the section C,
Yeah.
and it's going to be opened maybe preferably this year. But if you have an event like the one I'm talking about,
Yeah.
you can just come and request and get the access to perform your music or something you want.
Alright, guys.
And also all about the awarenesses that has been performed here, like the one I was talking about the children dropouts.
Yeah.
It has been practiced into this area, because it has a very good rooms.
Yeah.
So as you can just perform all the meetings and everything like that. So you can just have a walk, so as you can just think what I'm just meaning.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, and it has a nice compound, guys.
Very nice, eh?
Maybe one day, guys, if you are watching and maybe you are from outside Kenya, this is the best place. Maybe one day if you visit this area, I'm gonna take you this position here.
Apart from going to Nairobi,
Yeah,
this is the second spot.
exactly, guys.
The second spot.
It's like a beach.
It's like going somewhere. Very fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
So this is now it's gonna be a club.
A crab.
A club.
A
A
crab.
club
Yeah.
for music, playing music. So this is where
It's
the
gonna be.
tables-
Let me
tables
talk about the stadium. You're talking
no, no,
about
no,
the stadium.
no.
Yeah.
A club. I mean that where people will be playing some music.
So
let me
even
talk
this
about-
place, it can be good for the model, because I do watch the video of the model.
modeling.
Yeah, model.
Yeah, exactly.
This place, it
fits everything. That's why I told you.
Yeah.
If there are some of the meetings, if there are some organized meetings,
Yeah.
they perform it here.
Yeah.
Like it's a very plain room
Yeah.
that you can just place. It's like a hall.
Yeah.
So, but it's very open every places. So as we have, it's an open area.
Yeah.
So it's either for modeling any event. You can even check this place here. They have placed here some of the linens.
Yeah.
So it means that whoever wants to
pick.
maybe you want to talk, maybe you are the one or invigilator, somebody you are the manager, maybe.
Yeah.
This is where you are much of the time standing, so as you can address the people. So
Yeah,
even
sure.
if it's just modeling,
Yeah.
you can just come to this is the position you can just take. And
Yeah.
also they have this kind of the metal rods here.
Yeah.
So these ones here are for the people who are just dancing. We have, if you have ever gone to very big clubs,
Yeah, sure.
we have people who are just dancing, rotating
Like women.
yeah, like women who are somehow. So these are the metal rods that are just for the people who are just dancing to rotate and to this kind of stuff. So for the, we have different people who are just dancing. We have people who have gymnastic things,
Yeah.
something like that. So everyone has his own contemptuous on how to dance. So this is just provided for them. So I don't know if you can just go on top.
Yeah, exactly. I was just almost to ask. So this one is the steering board?
Yeah, this is a gypsum.
Gypsum.
Yeah, it's just under construction. You can just see the guy.
Yeah, guys.
He's making sure that everything is performed well.
Look.
Kyuga. Safi.
Safi.
Uko pole pole.
Niko pole pole baba. Haya. Oh, thank you.
Sir.
So, look at this place.
Ooh.
So,
It's like you are going to heaven.
Yeah, it looks like you are going to heaven, guys.
And it's very white, guys.
yeah, and if you have your eyes are not much bright,
Yeah.
you find yourself being having a problem here.
Yeah, actually with me, guys, I do affect with such kind of the color. White, I do affect when I get a lot of white.
So this stuff now,
Yeah.
it's called a club,
Yeah.
but you can even check how it is.
Yeah.
So it means that whoever will be just sitting here
Yeah.
will just be seeing everything.
Yeah, sure.
Everything. You can even check on how the trees are trimmed here. and it looks now very fantastic from up here.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly. So this just it wanna be having some shelters.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna be placing such kind of the metal rods.
Yeah.
So as they can provide some shelter and for outdoors, for the people who like outdoors, it's gonna be performed into this position. So here we have people can just sit here, relax, enjoying their drinks. We have some loo, maybe male and female. We have some toilets there.
Oh.
So it's provided.
Exactly, guys.
Yeah.
I think for the male
For the male and we have the female. Exactly. So everything is just analyzed. And we have so many. The changing rooms for, talk about the people who are just swimming. People will be asking the changing rooms. Those are the changing rooms.
The one that I'll just...
There. So we have some toilets there, changing rooms there. Everything is just onto that position. So whenever you turn to this place again, and people just talk about, no, why is it not now restrained with some metal so as somebody cannot fall, because people are just coming here are drunk. You can find somebody down there. So they have not yet installed the metal rods, but they're going to be installed here so as it can cater for the people who are just maybe swaying from one place to another, not to have an impact down there.
Okay, lights.
And it's the same going to that position.
These
tiles are called maziras. These are maziras. No, touch, scrub them you here. How are they?
Very rough.
Very rough. So even just pass this way, the shoes, your shoes. You cannot go anywhere.
Exactly.
So for the people who are just passing, they're the same at that podium. Because people are just dancing sometimes, you know, this way of dancing, this way, this way, this way. So your shoes, sometimes you can find yourself falling down because of maybe somebody pour out maybe water. So you can just find yourself falling down. So it's just placed the mazira, whether you put water or you don't.
So
put
even
water.
Down there, the mazira?
Yeah, that's maziras.
Light.
Exactly. And the other part, that one is called bonfire. That's where now all the metals and everything is just they're all burnt there. Exactly. So here it's just a shelter because of the metal raids, and it's gonna be provided shelter so the people passing from one place to another.
It's gonna be a highway.
Exactly. So everything is so fantastic here. So we check on this is where the tanks are providing water services. And
There's also
this is a store. It's a storage, but it's somebody's compound. It's just placed onto this position, so it's just somebody's compound, but he's just using, because this is the person who sold this plot. So even him, he has just developed himself, but
exactly, guys.
everything is just ongoing well.
Yeah, man.
I hope these are just the loo, and people want to shower. It's gonna be that big basin. It's called jacuzzi. Big basin, for you to come and sit inside with some soaps here. It's gonna be provided here because we have some water tanks up here. So this is how, and also you can just see this. This person, how intelligent he is. The plot is reaching here. His plot is reaching here. Why is this protruding to this area? You can just ask yourself. It's going to the other side because his plot is just reaching where you can just find the tiles are. This is the perimeter wall, and also we have the perimeter wall here. I have the perimeter wall here. Why is this structure going in to this person?
Maybe he adds some amount.
No, they have. Do you know what? Do you know down here? What is called chacha? So he's one of the villagers here, and he's 45 years old, and he's just paralyzed in one section. Half of this one, it's not working. Even right now, you can see this has a shoes. This one hasn't shoes. So this is what is just happening to this village, and you can even see this hand how it's just holding. You can just use that hand to hold this one and put wherever it wants to be. So and also he has been into this kind of a critical condition for more than 2 years right now. And it's just whenever he wakes up, there's nothing he can just do. He cannot weed, he cannot do anything because it's only one place, it's just working. So one of the well-wishers has the day I did a video and I came here with some suppresses and some foodstuffs to give them. There were 3 people who were just aged, and also him who was part of the program because of the condition he is. So he has just talked about he wants to make sure that this house is transformed in a new model whereby gonna be plastering in and out, and also the skirting part, and also inside you're gonna be having some tiles if possible, and also some talk about the ceiling, and also we have a kitchen at this place here. It's not yet molded, it's gonna be molded, and also make sure that everything is so fantastic. And right now, from the way he has this kind of a condition, the wife left because of how he is, and he's just left with the so he has 2 kids who are just here, and he cannot cook, he cannot do anything. It's the mother. You can just imagine the mother of him is the one who is taking care of everything the kids he has just left with. And he is also he doesn't even perform anything here. He also goes back to his mother, which is just his that is the home of where he came from. So as he migrated to this position, so that's where he goes for lunch, breakfast, and supper also, and I just come back here for sleeping and something like that. So we for the well-wishers who can just protrude and come onto this program and supporting program, so as we can just combine with R&M, who is one of the good supporters who are just supporting the village guys, who are supporting the people who are just in need like him, so as he can be transformed into a new look home. So you can just support and be part of the team, so as we can support him, make sure that the house is molded and also plastered, and making sure that maybe whenever we shall have such kind of a succession, we shall be finding that the wife turns back to this position, because maybe this is the condition that's making her to just see that maybe it's a burden. I'll be making everything, I go to work, I do this and this and this, but even the house, even this, the people came out and talked about let's go and help him. And also he had an old house here, it was just demolished. Then people decided that the villagers and the brothers who are just living here, they decided that they're gonna be constructing such kind of a house, and also the small one, and whenever they can just invite people outside who can come and mold and make sure that they're just making sure the house is settled. But they reached at a point now, this house was just left that way because of some labor. You know, here in Africa, guys, you have to make sure that you have money, because you cannot do work without money. So they molded just once and they left it this way, and only inside that was molded twice. So this is the platform that gonna be supporting the people who are just in need outside here, and from your support from wherever you are, it will be muchly appreciated, so as we can groove together and help the invulnerables and to the families that need much help. So from this contentive value, we're gonna be making sure that not only him, we have much of the people outside here who need much of the need as like him, and we're gonna be successful at a time. So for Mogesi, how do you see this?
Yeah, actually, first from this position, I'm gonna ask some of the few questions.
Yeah.
You know, with me, I do like asking the question.
Exactly.
You know? And maybe from this, what's happened until he
was paralyzed? So it was some years back. You know, sometimes we have what's called stress. This guy he had a wife. And he had some children. So it reaches at a time you can just find that a woman becomes a hetric unto the house. So it can lead to you for the stress. So whenever you have stress, you can just go and link yourself with other invulnerable things outside there, like you can be an addictive to alcohol, you know. So whenever you take much of the alcohol, I think that's the most thing that has affected much of the families outside here. So it's one of the things, and also we have some sicknesses whenever he was a fisherman.
Yeah.
He was a fisherman and he was fishing in Lake Victoria. So whenever he came from Lake Victoria and he came back and he found the wife is not there, he just came here and found that things are just rampant. So he was stressed and sometimes he went to hospital, and this led to such kind of the stroke and also the paralyzing of one place of his body. So from 2 years ago, the wife has never come back, but he left some 2 kids who are just here and to the grandmother, and they're just taking there and they're just getting some shelter and also food from that place.
All right.
Exactly.
I think from that position I have had. Guys, actually, if you are watching this video, maybe you're gonna ask if you are being touched. Maybe you're gonna be a volunteer, and we support the guy as how Gintu was just narrate, because I don't know if even one eye is not working. Because
the eye is a little bit, it can just blink.
Yeah.
But it has it became, there's a point it became so reddish.
Yeah.
And you can even see this is the walking style. You can just only walk with, and you can just imagine this kind of a person cannot even walk from any shamba.
Yeah.
Cannot go anywhere. So
Exactly.
this is what is just happening. And even you can call the mother, Tacho Nkoro, Mama Tacho. So she has a mother here. So this is the position he is, and you can even imagine now for 2 years now.
Yeah.
The only thing is whenever he comes out from his house,
Yeah.
this is the position he can just sit only.
Yeah.
And also it is just a little bit because some people came in and a little bit helped him, because even going to the toilet he has a seat like this one here.
Yeah.
Then it's just having some hole here.
Yeah.
So as whenever he goes maybe for talk about the long calls, he can just use such kind of a seat, and it's just inside here. We have there's no toilet, it's just built here. There's no
Exactly.
toilet.
Exactly.
So he can just for him, because whenever even some schools right now they have toilets for the difficulties, the people have some difficulties and to the society. So right now, like him, he doesn't have, it's only subjected unto the trees. Even right now the chair is there.
Yeah.
That's subjected unto the trees, so as he can just go there. Maybe it's night time, I don't know which time he just goes there, because right now it's just a daytime and people are fetching some firewood. You can imagine such kind of a scenario. You cannot go and squat at the latrine or the toilets we have, like the ones just protruding there. So this is the biggest challenge he is just encountering. Even the boys say, hey, come. I think this is one of the boys. Kuja. He's one of the children he has here, and I think the other one is just inside. Sako huko ndani. Mwangalie. So she's the mother, Mama Koropoki. She's called Katarina.
Oh.
Katarina, eh? Katarina Nyamboge. So she's the mother to Chacha.
Yeah.
And she is about 90 something years, but
Yes.
she looks very strong.
Yeah.
It's due to the body size, and also she has been aviated with much of the village foods. It doesn't being exposed to much of talk about the foods that have just come in, like the newly introduced foods. So sometimes you can find that it's the life that has kept him or kept her like this way. So she's the one now who is taking care of the 45-year-old man, and is the one preparing food, breakfast, lunch, and also preparing the supper for him. And also sometimes you can find that it's so difficult for him to get away from the home, and he can be escorted onto this kind of a home he has, and to this position. Thank you very much, ma'am. So she's the one, she's very strong enough, 90 years I think, hope so. Yeah. And everything is so fantastic. So this was the
even you can take a look of the hair. Yeah.
She's so old, eh?
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
so old. So this is what is just undergoing onto the village, and we're gonna be making sure that we are transforming lives outside here for the invulnerables to look much better and to the family. So for today, I am seeing there's a kid coming onto this position. So we have one of the kids here. Come.
This is one of the kids.
So he's one of the kids here.
Yeah.
So
They may rubber my
due to you know, we have a problem here in the village. They are not much introduced outside here to play outside because of they talk about, oh, who is your father? Whenever you see the father is there, he can be just talk about there's an orthocode outside here. People can just see you or insult you because of the parents, how they look like.
Yes.
So right now they are not subjected to much of the people outside here who can just help them a little bit. So she's the eldest sister to that boy, and I think different mothers, mama wawili. Two different mothers. He was left by the first wife, and the kid was left here very young, and she's the one who is taking care of everything right now. And also she's from a different mother, so the mother is now the one who left very early enough, 2 years ago, and she's the one who was left here, and she went back with the other children. So she's here making sure that you can even check where she is coming from the grandmother's home. So it's there so as they can just get everything. But whenever we transform such kind of a home, they can come back and make sure that they are living back home, and they're gonna be surviving to their home here, and also they're gonna be cooking from their home whenever they're just supported enough. So this is what is happening to the village, and sometimes we can talk about I don't know, wanaendanga shuleni Kibranga. So they go to school, class 4. It's grade 4. Nursery is grade. Nursery is PP2. Yeah. Very big boy, but he's in PP2. So it's much times it's lack of support outside here.